What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 3 Grayscale trusts today. I do plan on doing a more in-depth analysis. I have a little bit of a special video for you guys that I'm going to do tomorrow. I have to make this one quick. I don't have much time left in this evening before I have to do my, let's just say, nightly rituals. On that note, I actually forgot to do something. It's okay. It's not time sensitive, but we're going to talk about FILG for Dell. Dell, I'm throwing this one on first for you. I was actually going to go to bed, but I told you I was going to do this because I write my request down here, guys, right? I take screenshots. It doesn't look the best. It looks like a 2-year-old drew on this, right? I don't have the best writing etiquette, but I have a system here, okay? And my daughter likes to play with my stuff. So she actually my daughter ate my homework. She tore out parts of a page, and I actually have probably, I don't know how many requests are gone from that. It could be 5, it could be 12, I don't know. So if anybody has a request that hasn't been done, but you've requested it recently and you've seen me do request videos without it, that's probably why, just so you know. And Dell, you're not the first person to tell me this, but anyways, FileG and Filecoin for Dell. We're going to talk about BCHG for David Rupert, and I threw LTCN on there because I just feel like it deserves to be on there too. So buckle up, let's talk about it. Filecoin, FileG, very high premium, right? I don't know what to do with this one, man. Every time I look at it, it gives me a headache. You're looking fine. I will say, though, rejecting your 236 like this it gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, man. It makes me think that you do want to move down here, if not at least to your 0.5 area. So that's a bit concerning. Rejecting off your 50 here. You know, actually, the more I look at this, the more I am concerned that you'll move down lower. I like this $40 area as support. I really do. From a low to a high. Maybe even a little bit below 1618, lining up with the 618. You could move all the way down to 23 bucks. It's possible. Let's look at Filecoin, right? And these things don't have to move. Let me just prove to you real quick, right? Look, this is FileG, okay, from December to March, okay. Filecoin from December right here, right, to March. It didn't just move up in a straight line. It moved up and moved down and moved up, while FileG was moving up basically that whole time. So Filecoin does look like it wants to move lower as well. It's kind of dropped off a cliff a little bit, and if I had to be honest, I don't think FileG is really caught up with what we've seen over the past 2 weeks. If it moves lower, I think FileG will catch up. I think it'll have to catch up, but I mean, it doesn't have to. It's hard to say. But you're at a lower low here. FileG is actually holding up better. Maybe you don't have to go down. I don't know. The way that this RSI looks for FileG, I would assume that you move lower. My minimum expected target area for FileG would be $35.5. And if you go down there, genuinely, I would expect $23 to be achieved. So that's kind of my target area. I think over the weeks, over the months to come, FileG is going to move down there, unfortunately. Any move up from here will probably be insignificant. I don't like the daily RSI. I don't like the weekly RSI. I don't like the way the price action looks. I wonder what you're doing with this relative move here, high to low. Yeah, I don't like it at all, man. It does look like you want to move lower. And from a price perspective, that's like your next major area of significance is like down around $40. So, and if you do that, you're going to see extensions off of this move, which again, the minimum target would be $35 actually. And more likely than not, you'd move down to that $24 area, being that it's the 1618 and the overall 618 from your all-time low to your all-time high. 23 to 25 bucks, man. Come on. Why? Why does it do that? Come on. 23 to 25 bucks. That's kind of my assumption as to where you're moving over the weeks and months to come. Filecoin, go back to that. I do think you're moving lower. Relative low here to the relative high. Yeah. Held your 618 for a while. Okay, so yeah. Based off your RSI, I would think you go lower. This could suffice as a low, to be completely fair. It could, so I could be wrong. I'm gonna just say that right now. And if I am wrong, that'd be good for FileG. That might be why it hasn't dumped yet. Who knows? But you could go down as low as $3.45. That would be as low as I would expect you to go. But that's kind of this area is where I think you're gonna go. I think you do go a little bit lower, just a little bit, based off the weekly RSI here. The daily RSI does look weak, but it's in a position where it could start to look good. This could be a nice recovery area, but perhaps over the coming days you move up a little bit. I wouldn't expect that you move up past $5.22. You could move up. You could move up there. Okay. But then down. That's my thoughts. Probably lower than this low. Probably. So that's my thoughts on Filecoin. BCHG. I'm going to do a little less in depth on these ones because David Rupert, you had a more specific request. I'm going to go over that one tomorrow, actually. I have a thing planned out for BCHG and LTCN. I wanted to do it tonight, but I don't have time. But a general analysis looking at this, it does look like we found resistance around this trend line, these lower highs. You actually do have a higher high in the RSI while maintaining lower highs in price. It's not a good look, to be completely fair. Relative high here to the relative lows there. I like it. That's a good look. That's not bad, I will say. There's hope. There's definitely hope. And I do, other than the hidden bearish divergence, I do like the RSI structure right now. And it's only hidden bearish divergence if we start to move down from here. If we keep moving up, well, that goes away. It actually, you know what I mean? It's a break of structure. It looks productive. Let's just kind of look at where the next target area would be. Yeah, if you can continue to move up from here, $12 would be your next target area, probably just above there. And with that, you would have a break of this downside range, I would think. Maybe. Yeah, you would. So that'd be good. That's your next target area. Hopefully it comes. I think things look right for it, but things also look right to reject from here. You're in a precarious area, so hopefully by tomorrow's video we'll have more to say. I'm hopeful that you move up, but BCH actually might be moving down. It might be. It might be. It just might be. I don't like the look of it right now. We better hope that today closes green. Better hope that this is a foo-foo nonsense of a day yesterday and that we move up. Again, I made a video earlier saying that I like this 4-hour RSI. That's our saving grace, but we need to hold this area and move up now. We need to keep these higher lows, because if not, we run a risk, you guys. We run a risk of going lower. You don't want to see that, so hopefully we'll have more on that note tomorrow. But I'm gonna say for BCHG, I actually am optimistic that you move up to $12. I would, if I had to call, I would call for that. I say if I have to call, of course I don't have to call, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to make calls. Of course I'm gonna make a call. I like LTCN's formation here. That's double bullish divergence right there. It's a nice look. Positive reaction. You've seen it come to fruition. You don't have to move higher than this, though I do think you do. I want to look at the long-term RSI real quick. Finish this up. Yeah, you look good. Last chance to buy, you guys. Anything and everything below this green line, green light to me. I think LTCN is going to go up. I think LTC is not going to move like dramatically lower. It's probably slowly going to move up, but LTCN doesn't need LTC to move up a lot for it to move up a lot. Next target area is $26.34. That does kind of come in line. No, it doesn't really come in line with that at all, right? That was a horrible representation, but I think, yeah, I think no matter how you skin it, $26.34, that's your next target area. If you get up there, you've broken this downtrend, and that would be good. So I'm pretty optimistic for LTCN as well. So looking good. And again, a little bit more of an in-depth video. I think it'll be a much better video tomorrow. So look forward to that. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you. Take care. Bye-bye.